I'm sharing the screen. Please confirm if you're able to see it. Okay, right. So yesterday I just started a concept called MDF object. MDF object. So the word itself, when I'm say that MDF objects, it is the name. It's kind of a framework environment. It's a framework. So I believe I have given assignment that in the system, go to the system and check it out. How many fields are there in each and every MDF object? I'm sure that 100% you might have not accomplished the assignment. So what you need to do is you have to go to the each and every MDF object, and I told you to association. I told you to know to check it out. What are the fields are there inside the MDF object? But anyway, you haven't done this one. But anyway, let me move ahead. So I'm going to talk about one structure. Remember carefully. So MDF objects, right? Yes, correct. These are MDF objects. MDF objects are two types. I told yesterday two types. Number one is a regular MDF objects, which are system given, or system pre-delivered, system pre-delivered MDF objects. And second one is the custom MDF objects. Now listen, if it's a system pre-delivered MDF object, no one can't delete. This is an entry question. Hey, have you ever worked with the system pre-delivered objects? Yes, your answer is yes, I have worked on. Can you please tell me what are the system pre-delivered objects? Company, legal entity, business unit, division, department, cost center. Okay. Have you ever deleted the department? Your answer is yes. I'm sorry. A object cannot be deleted. I repeat, a object cannot be deleted. Data can be deleted. Okay, right. So now here, now I'm going to talk about custom MDF. Then I'll come back with the this regular system pre-delivered objects. Now, when I say custom MDF objects, wait, listen carefully. So where we can do a custom solution in SuccessFactor. Custom solution in SuccessFactor. So this is a very important as your experience is growing on, towards SuccessFactor. You have to deliver a custom solutions for the HR companies to accomplish the HR policies, HR grievances, HR requirements, HR day-to-day operation support. You have to deliver the custom solutions. Now, so your profile will be more weighted, your profile will be very valued when you are having these custom solutions. Custom MDF object, a custom solutions can be done with the custom MDF object in SuccessFactor. That's it. Okay. Now, so when I say custom MDF objects, what is exactly the requirement? Now let's say I have one requirement. So do you know that this is my SuccessFactor system. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll go to the my profile. I'm going to the my profile. How do I can go to the my profile? I can go to the home. So in the home I can see one option called my home. Where is this? My page, my profile. There will be one configuration called my page. It's not visible here. There seems to be some RBP issue, but anyway, there will be a my profile or my employee file. The name will be there like this. Okay. Now what I'll do is it's not visible here to click the one shot. So what I'll do is I'll go to the from here. So I can go to the my employee file. When I click the my employee file, so whereas I can see my profile. So in my profile, as I told you in the day one, so in the this is the white collar, white ribbon. On ribbon where you can see the portlet sections. There are different sections you're able to see it, right? Yes. So now what customer said that you check it out all these things. Let's go for personal information. I can see personal information. I can see ID information where I can see national ID information, and also I can see biographical information. Okay, very good. I can see address and contact information. That's really good. And even I can go to the payment information. I can see my bank account information. This is my bank account information. Very good. If I'm going to organization information, I can see position and organization information. Very good. I can go to the employment details where I can see my employment start and end time. Okay, even I can go to the system here. I can see few more additional things. I can see it. Okay. Now, so my question is, where my customer said that he want to have a place here, a place of to to know his employee educational years experience, and as well as his last experience. maybe previous organization experience. So previous organization experience, I repeat, a previous organization information he want here as a separate section he wanted. So what exactly the requirement? Let's say I'm opening the requirement. The requirement is it should have a experience. Maybe we call them as a previous experience. Maybe he want the name as a my experience. He want the new kind of no a portlet new portlet with the name my experience or previous. Let me make it up, my experience. Okay, let me make it more meaningful. Batch number 65, my experience. This is the portlet name. Very good. So in this portlet should have some fields. What are the fields should have it should have a fields like what is the company one you have worked on company. What is the company name? Simple fields. One field, second field, third field, and duration of the company. This is company one, company name, duration of the company. And also I want few more as well. Company two, I want company two, company name, and company. And even I want a third one as well. Likewise, I want these three names like this. I know someone, I think Guria might have asked me this question on my chat, but anyway, now listen this one. I will accomplish this requirement in multiple times. Multiple types of solution I can give it. I know whatever the solution that customer likes it, we can go ahead on it. Okay. Now the first solution is, now remember, or understand this one. So customer, what is asking? The customer is asking, guys, just give me a second. The customer is asking to create a new portlet here. Once they click the portlet, immediately I'm able to see that these fields. Okay, where do you want to capture employee company one name, company name, duration of the company. Duration of the company means, duration of the company means, how many years he worked on. Duration, nothing but how many years he worked on. Okay, duration of the company, maybe 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, 6 year, such kind. Okay, I want this simple design, how to accomplish it. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll go to the success factor. If you want to create a new custom portlet, if you want to create a custom portlet here, what you need to do is you have to go to a place called custom MDF object as a solution. To achieve that one, you have to go to the place called object definition. Go to the configure object definition. Okay, so in the right side you can see create new and go to the system and say object definition. So when I click the object definition, where I can see that a few fields has been there. That's it. Hey, let me open it, duplicate the screen. When I open the here, let's say I'm talking about company. When I open the company, maybe it's not the good design. Let's talk about legal entity. Legal entity. When I open the legal entity, I can see that there are a lot many fields has been created. Lot many. Just lot many. But whereas here, when I open this one, there are few fields has been created by default. See here, 2 fields has been created by default. And also I can see some information here, and also I can see some more information here. What all are these? I told you, right? This is a custom solution. I told you, right? This is a custom MDF object. I told you, right? This is very typical and very, very important. It talks about your experience. It talks about your experience and exposure level. It talks about your salary as well. Whose salary? Your salary. Okay, right. Now, what is my solution? So my solution is very simple, very straightforward, very simple. I want to create one portlet, and that portlet name to be like this. Okay, copy this name. What is the name of the portlet you want? Yes. So first of all, you have to create one MDF object. So what I'll do is I'll create one MDF object as batch number 65 experience. Okay. Now, effective dating. What is effective dating? In MDF objects, there are 4 different types of effective dating methods are there. This is an interview question. So how many effective dating methods are there in MDF objects? How many effective dating methods? How many effective dating methods? Effective dating MDF method or effective dating methods? The answer is 4. Number 1 is basic. Number 2 is from parent. Number 3 is basic from the parent, and next that is one more thing is none. Next, the fourth one is the MCP, multiple changes per day, MCPY, MCPY. Okay, so there are the four options will be there. From the parent, none, basic, multiple changes per day. Sir, what do you mean by these all things? I'll tell you now. uh, you have a money, you have a money. When you have a money, you simply go to the market and you'll buy a great land. That's it. This is an individual decision. You have a money, there is no dependency from anyone. You just went outside, you chosen a land, you paid the money, and you got the land. That's it. You are an individual. You are individual. When you say individual, which means what? There is no dependency from anyone, not at all required to speak with anyone. You can take your own decisions. Okay. Yes. When I say basic, when I say basic, it is an individual object, and also it talks about a field called effective start date. Effective start date means what? I'll tell you. Now, if it's the basic means where you'll get the historical data where you can capture it, one more thing, and also you can do the individual operations. Now let's go for, when I say that it's not the basic, let's keep it as none. When I say none, automatically, you know what happened? So this field won't be appeared in the system. Let's say, let's do another lesson for everyone. Let me show that one as well. Right click here and say object definition. So when you say effective dating method is called none, there is no effective, there is no date column that will come. But when you say basic, there is one date column will come to track each and every data changes on particular date what was happened. Okay, all right. Well, so now here this is MDF. What is my MDF name? My MDF object name to be, the name of the object name is batch number 65 my experience. Go to the system, come down here, paste on it. Okay, right. Now API visibility. This is something, you know, a storyable. Just keep it. It's okay, edible. No worries. Okay, next status. Always keep it active. So MDF version history. This is nothing but, no, just knowing the full object. That's just keep it complete history, or make it, you know, no history as well. There is no change. There is no problem at all. No, or complete deleting. Not a problem. So default screen, it's okay, leave it. Label, it's okay, leave it. So this custom my experience, how do you want to display in the system screen? Let's say I want to display this one as a batch number 60 my experience. Okay, leave it. Next, so rest of other fields are there, you know, just ignore it. Okay, now let's go for, here I can see external code, here I can see external name, here I can see external start date. Okay, now what exactly my client requirement? My client wants to have these three fields. How many fields? These three fields. So I can see someone joining. Effective dated as if MCPY, then it will record the history. Priyanka Sharma, in my project, I never worked with the MCPY. I never worked with the MCPY, and I'm sure that, no, 99.9 and even 100% you never work with MCPY. That's for sure. Okay, so this is not the a data warehouse where you'll be having a continuous transactions in the system. All right, yes. Now, so here I'm having three columns. Okay, clear. Now what my customer is saying, my customer is saying that, no, these three columns, these three columns, these three columns. Okay, now what happened? 1 2 3, so three sets are there. Set number one, set number two, set number three. So how many fields? 3 3 6 6 and 3 9. Okay, 9 fields I need to create. So hence it's okay, I'll take only one field, you know, I'll create. So field one, I'll take it, copy. Field two, I'll create it. Field 3, I'll create it. This is for first company. Next, field 4, I'll create it. And field 5, I'll create it. Field 6, I'll create it. Okay. Next. So rest of the company also can create it. Okay. But it's okay. Leave it. Okay. Now here I'm having 1 2 3 4 5 6. Correct. Done. So now here I can see, you know, the first name is called, external name is there, right? It's okay. Leave it. What is these things? I'll talk later. So what exactly? What is the name size of company name? First of all, I want the company, company. What is the name? Company one and company name, right? Yes. Where is it? So company three. What is here? I want the company three. So I think here I can mention as mm, Maybe I can write the name as not this one. Let me make it company one. What is the company one name? Maybe company name. Let me. I don't want to give this one. Let's make it company name. That's fine. Okay, let's make it this one. Duration of the company and the designation. Let's have designation. Okay, that's okay. Come on and paste it. Okay, right, 9 fields, but I'll do it for these two only: company name, company name, company name, designation. That's it. So here I'm going to do the system configuration. So the first field is company name. Company name. Next one is the duration, means a number. So whatever is a textual data only, I'll take only the string fields on 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 6 fields are text. Let's go for details. Now the field one, so you want to give any comment of length, maybe I can give the length, it would be somewhere 50 is enough for me because I don't want to enter more than this. So next I'll come down, and there you can see visibility, editable, and label. What do you want to say it? So I want to see this field as a company name. Copy this one, go to the system and paste it, company name. Okay, one, clear. So even if you want the name as a company name one, you can keep it, that's not a problem. Okay, right. So next, what else? Close it. Let's go for next one. What is the next field? The next field is duration of the company. Okay, so duration of the second company. Let's go for duration of the second company. So company one. Okay, this one also done. Next, third one. What is the third one? The third one is the designation in the first company. No, your customer will give very detailed fields, but I'm just giving for a learning purpose. Now I'm just giving you some random junk name, just to understand. I'm telling you, know, if you have a hair, you can do a lot of changes. Maybe you can go for left, right, middle, whatever you want. I'm just trying to tell you a basic scenario to understand one custom MDF object. That's it. Okay. After then, it's up to you how many customization that you want to do it. Okay, right. So let's go for scenario one, sorry, field one, field two, field three is done. Now let's talk about field four. So in the field four as well, so here I'm going to maintain the fields of information. So here I'm going to maintain the company name 2. Let's go for it. It's the name is company name 2, right? And the second one is the duration of the company. Yes. Next, designation. Last one is the designation. Okay, right, super. So these 6 fields I have created. Okay, now, so immediately, I have done it. Okay, super. Now what I'll do is, sir, what you're doing? Nothing to worry, just listen. Okay, now what happened? The bullshit. Oh, sorry, I given a gap here, that's a problem. A ID cannot be given any kind of a spaces. Okay, all right. Secure fluff, that's okay, leave it. So this is one MDF object I have created. See here, once I create the MDF object, automatically supported fields has been generated. Now, after creating the MDF object, we have to create the data. If you want to give the data for the MDF object, there is a place called manage data. I have already told you yesterday what is the manage data. So go to the manage data. Now let's go for object definitions I have created. Now, after creating the object, I need to create the data. If I want to create the data, can go to the manage data and say come down here and simply say batch number 65. So yes, here it is, click it, and I can see my screen. So here this I it's very good, it's very good, really good. Company name 1, company name 1, designation 1, company name 2, name 2, name 2. It's good, very good, it's nice, super. Customer said that, hey, this screen I don't like it, I want a beautiful screen, I want beautiful screen. Okay, you want beautiful screen. Okay, tell me, how do you want? How do you want? Now, this is a very, very important. Whenever you're taking any custom solution from the customer, take an Excel. In this Excel, tell them to write down the fields first. So first of all, let them tell them, how do you want it? Just tell them, just take an Excel, put that, one big border. Clear? Okay. Right now inside, they have to write down. Okay, now tell me how do you want it. So each one, how do you want, how many fields are there, just tell them to write down it. How do you want, you want like this order, or you want this order, which order you want it. Let's say my customer said, no, I want the order of a kind of how it's a vertical, I want it. So if it is a vertical, then you have to tell them, write down the vertical order. Okay, I want this. Okay, and else I want some space as well. Okay, you want the space. Okay, that's it. I want this order. Okay, right. Some customers say, no, no, I don't want like this. I don't want like this. I want the names like I want the names like this. Sorry. I want the name like this, side by side. Yeah, possible. Some customers will tell you, I want only the horizontal line, vertical line only. Whatever you wanted, okay, done. That's it. You want that, right? Okay, chalo, I'll do it. So this kind of a design, if you want it, then you should know a designer called a designer. I'm using word a designer. Designer. The designer name is called configure UI. Configure UI. Manage configuration UI or configuration UI. Okay, this is a very very important. If you are a UI UX developer, if you are a Fiori developer, what happened in the background, same Fiori code only will get generated. Okay, right. What I'm doing, I'm going to create a new UI. So this is my UI existing there, but I don't want it. Customer don't want to say it. Okay, fine. Now let's go to the system and say name. Just make it batch number 65. My experience, right? Yeah, base object. So base object is nothing but on which MDF object you are taking the data to design this UI. So I'm taking the MDF object batch number 65, my experience. Okay. The moment when I click in, I got this UI page. I'm telling you, this is a very typical screen. You never believe it. In one MDF object I have created in 2021 for Indian customer. Oh my God, 112 business rules I wrote it for this screen in 2021 and 2022 onwards. I didn't remember how many custom solutions I have delivered on this onboarding 2.0 solutions, custom MDFs. It's in a typical go live for which has happened for one of the Indian customer for onboarding 2.0 with the 10 custom MDF objects. There are almost 482, I believe, 482 custom rules I written on the UI screen only. You can see, right? UI screen, UI rules. 462. Oh my God. You can understand how much the configuration testing has been done, how much time frame. Even, I have done this one, within the 3 months of time only. Maybe it took for 3 or 4 months, I believe. Hardly, it's a 3 months only because customer delayed a lot. But considering, configuration, everything, it's a 3 months configuration. Okay, fine. Anyway, now we will learn these all things. Okay, it's coming. It's a day you came for this customization because from my end, you'll be learning this custom session from my end now. So as you know that when customer said the screen, he never said, I want external name, external code. He didn't say it anywhere. He said, I want the name like this. Okay. And he said one more word, I want the name like this as well. That's it. Company name 1, company name 2, company name 1, designation 1, ये वाला बोले तो 2, ये वाला बोले तो 2. That's it I wanted. He didn't say it, I want this. Immediately, first of all, what is your responsibilities? Come to the external name. There you can see a pencil icon, right? Click it. There you can see visibility. Make it no. Okay? No. And simply even you can make it editable also. It's okay. Leave it nowadays. No. Which means what? This field will get wiped out from the US screen. If you want to see that how it look like, now immediately save it. This is my object name. Copy this screen. Okay, go to your MDF object, take action, make correction. Listen carefully. You are not expert. Please listen. I am copying this text. Which one? This ID. This ID I am copying. Go to the configure object definition. In the default screen, I'm pasting this. And come down here and I'm going to save it. Okay, now go to the manage data. This is my previous screen. Okay, now duplicating the screen, I'm not refreshing it so that you can see the comparison. So manage data and come down here and say 65, enter it. Now see here, where is external name? Where is external name? Wow, wonderful. It's been disappeared. Yes, my friend, this is the way how we will design the UI. Let's talk about, let's come on, let's do it. Now, first one, this UI, it's not there. Okay, this effect is started, it's okay, leave it. Now, what I want is, let me make one group. What I'll do is, this is a set, right? I'll make it, these three are one set. I'll make it this one as a one set. Okay. Now, so for that, what I'll do is, there you can see now an option called add group. Click that group, so I can see one group here. Okay, right. So in this group, there by default one custom field came input. Okay, so let's keep it. Okay, now copy this first field. Now immediately come down here. That's really good. Okay, now the second field, duration of the company one, come down. Wherever you want it, you just keep it. Oh, company name. Oh, sorry, let's make it hide. Okay, right. Properties. So how do you want? You want the alignment in like a form or flow or a grid. So you can make the what are the layout structure, grid or oh, 1 second, guys. Okay, right. So you can make it what are the form flow. Maybe you can keep it. So this is the flow. How do you want? Which way you want? You can keep it whatever the way you want it. Let's go for designation as well. You can make a field here designation. Okay, 1 2 3, and this custom field came into picture, right? When I created the new group, right? Let's delete it, it's not required. Okay, this one, what I'll do is, you can name it, like any one name as well. You just click the edit properties here and say here you can put the name as a, not the title, let's say my experience. Well, you can keep it, there's no problem. Okay, right. Now next, one more group you can create it. Let's go for add a group. One more group came. Let's copy it. First field is the this is outside actually. Copy and place into the title. Okay, next, this one also, hold it with your mouse, right click and drag and drop below the company name too. Okay, and next, designation 2 as well. Copy this one, not copy, hold it with your mouse, just drag it. I'm just dragging it, so you can see the mouse symbol, right? So 4 direction, I'm just holding with my mouse, right click and just dragging and placing here. That's it. So company name 2, let's make it in order. First in company name 2, next duration of the company. That's it. And how do you want it? You like a fold, right? Let's go this is for flow. So this is the form. And if you want in a flow white, you can see the flow style as well. This is the flow style. Or else if you don't the flow style, there is one more style called grid style. You can see the grid style as this is a grid style. If you very can, the name will be below, you can see that. So okay, I don't most customer they won't like the grid style. Let's go for the flow model only. And this one, the heading, if you want to change the title, let's go to the add properties, edit properties. There you can see title format. No, title is the right. Remove this one. Mention that no, my experience. Guys, I'm telling you, we can do a lot of changes, but this is a basic. This is a basic. This is effective start date is required when you are sitting as a custom MDF as an basic, where date will come into picture. Okay, on which date the transaction has been saved to capture all the historical changes where we'll be using it. Okay, right. So this is the design, guys. So now let's say, sir, I want to make it some kind of beautiful things as well, but anyway, I'll do later. First of all, I want to show this experience to you. Copy this page. I think, and I have the same name I have user, right? It's okay. Now this is my first screen, this is my second screen. Now I'm going to show you the third screen. So how it is, let's go see this. Oh my god, oh my god, how it is. My experience 1 2 3. Now it will be beautiful. Let's say if I have a drop down of collision, let's say when I click the my experience, automatically these three fields has to come. When I click the my experience 2, automatically these three terms has to come. Okay, that looks good. Then how to achieve this design? Go to the system here. I'm on the same page, right? Now simply click on this first group, go to the group and say edit properties. There you can see here, collapsible. Can you see here collapsible? Okay, or border also. If you want a border, make it a border, you'll get a border. And a collapsible, yes. And default collapsible, No, make it. This is one border. Okay. Now the second one. Let's go for properties. Let's go for I want the border. I want the collapsible. Yes. Default collapsible. No, sorry. No. Just save it. Okay. Now this is my third screen. Now let's go for duplicate the screen. Now see here what happened. See here. Oh, how beautiful the screen is. How beautiful the screen is. The customer likes just like that, guys. The HR team managers, the HR process specialist, they like it just like that, just like that, just like that. Adbhutam. Wow, nice. Okay. They like this, like this. Wonderful. So now the question is, I want to give the data. Okay, you can give the data like 101, and you can give the company name to company name. You can give it. That's good. You can save it, but this is not the one to for the back end. No, this is not for the back end. I want this entire the design to be there on every employee screen, every employee screen. I want it. Let's say if I open any one employee, let's go for a David. I'm opening the David profile. I'm just clicking on David Clark. All right, so here I want from here actually, not from the on the back end side. If I want to get from here, you have to do certain things. Number one, a very, very important thing is you have to know a place called configure people profile. This is one beautiful page. So configure people profile is a page where it talks about entire this page design, whatever you can see this page, right? So in this page design, which object you want first, which object you want last, where do you want left side, right side, wherever you want it, everything will be done on this place. It is this UI, it's not required, it's okay. I'll close this one. So the second tab is the, where is this? Yes, this is the one I wanted. This one also not required. This one also not required for me. Yes, this is the one. So now here, okay, I want, where do you want? I want this object after the benefits, beside the benefits. Okay, now go to the system, straight away go to the system here, come down, 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 come down. Benefits. Where is benefits? Benefits. Okay, now it's okay, late. Now add a new section, click on new section, put a heading. The heading, click on this button. There you can see the name. What do you want? I want name as a batch number 65, my experience. Okay, apply all languages. Super. Next, untitled. Even you can make it, what do you want? My experience, batch number 65, identification. Okay, that's it. Now what you will do is, now click on this one. There you can see here, just type it here, name called live MDF, maybe live profile of MDF. You can see somewhere this is live trend, this is live user information. Now see here, live profile of MDF information. You can see in the below. Just hold with your mouse, drag it and drop it. Immediately we'll get a screen ID here, the screen ID. So here, whatever the screen that you're having it, right, you mentioned some name, right? So what is the name of the screen? The screen name, the label name is batch number 65 experience, right? So let's go for the name will be appeared here. If it is not appeared, you missed something called permissions. You missed permissions. So in the permissions exclusively, when you're talking about this kind of a custom portrait, if this custom portrait to be visible on the people profile, then this is page called people profile. So then the first experience is, what you need to do is, there you can see external code, right? So you have to come down to the external code. There you can see the default database is a date, right? So I mean string, right? So simply just go to the system and you have turned this one as a user, and come down here and save it. This is important question. Every interview people will ask you this basic point. I am not able to see the portrait what I have created on the people profile screen. What is the issue? The issue is in the configure object definition, external code 100% is equivalent to user. You have to set up as a user only. Okay, right? That's good. Now next, if that UI has to be appeared here, what you need to do is you have to give a permissions, 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 permissions. Go to the system. Let's go to the place called manage permission role. Manage permission role, right? Click on the manage permission roles. So in the manage permission roles, where I do have here, so what is my permission role in the system? My permission role in the system, what I'll do is I'm going to create a new. I'm creating a new permission role for myself, even for you as well. Create your own permission role. However I'm doing, just replicate in your system. Create name, I'm just making as batch number 65. Okay, this is maybe you can write batch number 65, whatever the name. Let's say your name is Nikhil, your name is Ashik, your name is something else. Just write down, I'm making my name as Rajesh. So all the permission should be here in this place. Okay, now let's go for permission settings. Now what I'm talking about the employee views. So where I have created a new UI, right? So what is a UI? Manage time of timesheet voluntary separation. Yeah, it's not appearing here. It's okay. Now what I'll do is, now I'll save this one. Hold on, not a problem. Let's go for refresh, refresh. Go to the system. Permissions, employee views, experience. What is that? Experience. Oh my god, it's not coming. It's okay. Let me tell you one more thing. Okay, let me do this one as well. Let's go for take action, make correction. Let me secure this object. So what do you mean by secure? I'll talk about later on. I know you are not premature to discuss these all things. I'll make it secure. Now, so what happened, once you secure the custom B65 experience, you're saying that, it has been secured is called yes. When you say secured is called yes, now just type it, batch number 65, just click it. Oh, you're getting this whole screen only. It shouldn't be. Now let's go to the system here. Yes, let's go to the screen here and simply come down here and say manage data. Once the object is secured, you cannot search that object. See this batch number 65 is not visible. The reason behind is, it is secured by the RBP permissions. So if it is secured by the RBP permissions, where you have to give the permissions. So here, can you see, the permission category is called miscellaneous permissions, where has been secured. Go to the miscellaneous permissions, Here you will be there somewhere. Miscellaneous. Where is miscellaneous? Hey, one second. There will be user permissions, administrative permission. Let's talk about user permissions. Miscellaneous is not there. Okay, let's talk about administrator. So here you can see miscellaneous. You can do one more as well. I'm doing manual search right now just to fix my eyes. So yeah, I couldn't able to see it, but anyway, let's do once again miscellaneous. Mm. Yeah, I'm not able to see this one miscellaneous, but it has to, trust me, it be there somewhere. Yes, buddy. Yeah, under miscellaneous. Yes, here it is. All right. Thank you, Suresh. Now let's go for the MDF object I have created. My object name is batch number 65. Click it, click it, click it, click it, click it. Oh yeah, I'm not able to say it. It's okay. No worries. Save it. Just give me a second. Refresh the screen. Okay, this is very important. Everyone has to learn this. If something is not visible, because I open the permissional before the I secure it with the permission. And the reason, let's go for come down. Let's go for yes, here it is. Now let's go for control F and say batch number 65. What do you want? I want view current, view history. What is this all permission rule? Don't worry, I'll tell you on tomorrow. Maybe once we start the succession data model, no, where I'll be talking about these all things. This is for the miscellaneous. Let's go for employee view, employee data, not data, employee views. Yes. So here you can see that the batch number 65, my experience as well. Just say yes and say done, save changes. So you have created a permissions. Now you need to assign this permission to people, groups. Let's go for here. I'm going to create a granted group. So for that, you have to go to a system called per groups. Go to the per groups. So whenever creating any group, just take always the same name only. Let's say put that, granted. Just put the naming convention as GT. Sir, why GT? I'll tell you. Don't worry. Let's say here I want this permission to be for myself. Let's say I'll be giving my name as username is my name is SF admin in the system. Maybe you can write down your name, whatever the email ID that you are having, right? You can give it, or maybe you can name, you can give it. My name is Anya Singh and say done. This is called granted group. Now go to the rule, click on the rule. Now go down to the rule, then say add here. Can you see an add button? Click the add button. So click on the select button. There you just simply type as your name, GT batch number 65 Rajesh role. So now Rajesh is going to have the permission. Maybe now, maybe the Anya Singh is going to have permission on everyone. Now let's go to the page. This is the page. Now come back to here. Just refresh the page. I give the permissions. Right now we need to load the right MDF UI. Now let's click on this page. Let's go for yes. This is the page. And here what I did. Let's do one thing. Let's delete this one. Maybe I can say remove block. Yes. So click on here and say batch number 65 is the field name, and what else you wanted. One second, guys. One second. Just select it and save it. Done, right? Now let's go to the people profile and simply say come down. And now you can see my name is Anya Singh, and you can see batch number 62 experience. Click it and can see click it. There you can see, this is for your date and this is for your my experience. This is the way how to do it. Okay, experience. That's it. Okay, right? So this is the way how we will do the simple custom MDF object solution in the system. These are very standard and very basic. Lot of customizations are there. We will do this kind of customizations while the sessions are going on. All right. So that's it for today.